Stromer, good morning. How are you?
Pretty good, guys. How are you? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah,
Are
of
you a
course.
bath guy?
Yeah, are you a bath guy at all, Dylan? Are you a shower guy?
I'm definitely for sure a shower guy, but when I'm on the road in the hotel, there's nothing like a good bath. So, I'll admit to that.
Okay, so on a
Yeah,
road,
but usually, I mean, now you're staying at fancy hotels.
the
I'm going to say
fanciest.
usually at your hotels, it's just a run-of-the-mill bathtub.
Yeah, but JP, Dylan, I need to educate my show colleague here, my friend. You guys are staying at like Four Seasons, the Ritz. You're staying at nice quality hotels.
Do they always have a big bathtub, you think?
I mean, I'm guessing. We can ask Dylan.
I would say they're above average. I would say they're not like this huge nice jacuzzi, but like they're pretty good.
Yeah, and they probably have like an assortment of like bath oils and fragrances and scents and candles.
No, they got the little soap that you got to take out of the plastic.
No, he's staying in a much nicer place than that. All right, Stromer, you finally got your first assist. We need to clap you up for that. And not only that, you served it up to Ovi. Like, there has to be a little more satisfaction of getting that apple to Ovi on his march to breaking Gretzky's record. Take us through that goal that you served him up in the Columbus game.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to get on the board with an assist for sure. I think I told you guys last week that's probably my longest stretch of my lifetime without getting an assist. So I'm glad that's over and done with. Hopefully I can roll with a couple more coming up. But Edmonton rimmed it around, and two other players touched it, I think, and I just knew that there were three guys on me in the corner, and I figured that if there's three guys on me and we're on 4-4, the likelihood of someone being alone in front is probably pretty good. So I just kind of whipped it out there, and luckily it went right to the greatest goal scorer of all time, and he did the rest. So definitely nice to get on the board and go up by 2 goals against Columbus, who we kind of struggle with so far this year. And it was nice, good win.
So how great is it to see a young guy like Hendrix Lapierre fill in while Kuzi misses that Columbus game with an illness? He casually gives you guys a 3-point performance, gives you a goal and the first 2 assists of his NHL career. So he stepped in pretty nicely there.
100%. I've been in the same position as him where you're kind of up and down a little bit the first couple of years, and where you might get an opportunity to play a little bit more if a guy's hurt or a guy's out sick or whatever it may be. So for him to capitalize on that with not a ton of ice time, and he kind of made the most of his opportunities. I know it's a really good feeling. I've had that experience personally, and I think it'll give him some great confidence. So he's obviously a really talented player. He's been great in Hershey the last couple of years, and he's a fun kid to be around. He's energetic, he's happy, he loves the game of hockey. So anytime he can get rewarded like that, I think it's only going to benefit our team. So I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, and Dylan, it's nice to see that Lapierre is not the only youngster that's chipping in. Aliaksei Protas, who's 22 years old, he's got 2 goals and 5 assists. And Connor McMichael, 22 years old as well, 4 goals and 3 assists. So you're getting some contributions from the younger end of the roster.
I think that's exactly right. We haven't scored a ton of goals this year, but I feel like our goal scoring's been pretty timely, and we kind of getting guys chipping in from everywhere. Obey Kubel gets called up his first game against New Jersey and has a goal and an assist, and then an assist the next night, and we start to kind of go on this little run here. So like I said, we've been getting contributions from everywhere. And we're playing some good hockey, so it's fun to come to the rink every day, and it's obviously fun to have this little streak we got going here.
Talking to Dylan Strome, the Caps' leading scorer on the season. Now, everybody knows what you're struggling with, though. It's the power play. 7% success rate. I think you have 3 power play goals as a team. What is Coach Carberry talking to you guys about? And I'm wondering, when you guys have practice, how much time is spent on trying to figure out the power play?
Yeah, the last 4 or 5 practices we've done it. We've done it every practice, so we're definitely working on it. It's something that I think comes with confidence. I think once we get one, we're going to get a bunch in a row. We're having some good chances. I think our breakouts have been pretty good, but I think we can be a bit better where we can get in the zone cleaner. And then I feel like a lot of times we're kind of one and done, so where someone shoots it and then they're kind of just clearing it out right away. So I think we need to do a little bit better job of getting the puck back, and I think that's when the penalty kills kind of break down. After Obi takes a big one-timer and the puck's kind of sitting in the slot or sitting in the corner, we got to be first to get it and kind of reset again and get some more quick shots. I think right now if Ovi or John shoots it, I think we're kind of a little bit on the outside and we're not getting those pucks back, and then you just kind of got to break out again, and then it kind of wastes 30 seconds of your power play. So I feel like we've had some good chances that the pucks just aren't going in right now, but at the same time the team's winning and our penalty kill's been completely outstanding. So, you got to look at the positives, and we're still on a 4-game winning streak. So, we'll look to build on that. But I think it's, a good thing, a good sign for our team that, we're winning games and we're not scoring on the power play. So I know that'll come around. And I told you Ovi was going to get a couple goals, I think, the last time we talked or 2 weeks ago maybe. So maybe I'll say that for the power play. This road trip coming up, our power play is going to go off.
Well, while we're on the positives, Chucky Lindgren he's just crushing. He notches another win on Saturday, 33 save effort there against Columbus. He's third in the league in goals against at 2.01, and he's second in the NHL in save percentage at 94%. So with Kemper dealing with a little bit of rust and injury, I mean, Lindgren's really provided a boost for you guys.
Yeah, it's huge. Anytime you have a confident goalie in the net and a goalie that's playing that well, you just kind of got to ride him. And, hopefully it works out for us. He's been obviously really, really good that Vegas game. He was lights out. He's been that way for the last five or six games, however much he's played. He's been good every game. We kind of left him on an island that first game against Pittsburgh, and I think that's his only loss. So, we're trying to get him some goal support. He's an excellent goalie. He battles hard in practice. He hates getting scored on, which is always a good sign for a goalie even in practice. So, I'm really glad he's playing really well and he deserves it.
So you've got the Sabres next, and then the Oilers both at home Wednesday and Friday. But you do have Thursday off for Thanksgiving. What is Stromer doing for Thanksgiving?
My parents are actually coming to town. My mom and dad are getting in on Wednesday.
Nice.
So I don't think we're going to do a big turkey dinner just because we have a 3 p.m. game the next day. That wouldn't sit so well with my stomach. So I think we're just going to do some sort of version of a big dinner. Maybe my mom make like a roasted chicken and the typical Thanksgiving stuff, but maybe not so heavy of turkey. But definitely watch some football, hang out. I actually think we have practice in the morning, so go to practice quickly and then get home, watch some football, and enjoy some time with my family. I am Canadian though, so it's
I was going to ask
slowly
you.
getting into the
Canadian Thanksgiving. That's
Thanksgiving.
a thing. Like
Is it a thing?
Canadian.
Yeah, it is a thing. It's in October, so ours is in October, and we had a turkey dinner that day. So,
is it the same kind of fare?
Yeah, it's the exact same. It's just not as big in Canada. Ours goes like, we were more.
Pilgrims weren't as popular.
Yeah, not as popular for sure. There's
not.
not football on and things like that.
I mean, JP, they didn't land in Canada. They landed in the good old U.S. of A. Okay, so there's a big difference there. Hey, Stromer, what is going on with the Hughes family? I was perusing the stats on NHL.com yesterday. So Quinn Hughes leads the NHL in points. I think he has 30 now after last night for Vancouver. Then I wanted to check the rookie stats. I want to see how Bedard is faring. And I see Hughes' younger brother, Luke, has 10 points for the Devils. And I already knew that Jack Hughes is a stud for the Devils. So Quinn was drafted 7th overall in 2018. Jack was the 1st overall pick in 2019. And Luke was the 4th pick in 2021.
Why are you sleeping on the Strome family?
I know the Strome family is accomplished. I understand that.
Are you saying that the Hughes are better than the Stromes?
They might be the greatest American hockey family of all time. Is kind of what
I don't
I'm getting
think you're
at.
wrong on that.
They're pretty damn good.
Maybe, right now, maybe if you really looked at like the best rookie, the best defenseman, and maybe the best forward. I know Jack Hughes has been hurt a little bit, but they're probably up there, arguably in those 3 categories, if not one, maybe number 2 in all of them. So, they're a really great hockey family. Luke Hughes actually played with my little brother Matt growing up for the Marlies for 5 or 6 years, so we knew their family quite well growing up, and they've been a hockey family through and through their whole lives. I think they're born in Michigan, but they moved to Toronto for minor hockey because their dad was working for the Maple Leafs. Yeah. So they've been a hockey family forever. Their mom played for Team USA, and they know how to score. They are very offensive. They're great players. They're all kind of the same skill set of lefties and little smaller, little undersized, but they all get it done. So it's been fun to watch them grow. They're awesome players, and definitely every time we play against any of those teams, New Jersey or Vancouver, Hughes are talked about a lot in our pre-scout meetings.
Cakes is sleeping on the fact that the Strome brothers have a combined 8 goals and 13 assists this season.
Not enough.
You need to ramp it up. Very good.
Yeah, I think you're wrong on that, though. I think I have 7, and my older brother has 2.
Okay, so 9. My math was bad.
Yeah, bad math by JP. All right, well, Stromer, get those 2 points on Thanksgiving Eve against the Sabres, and we'll talk to you again next week. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Okay, sounds good, guys. You too. Happy Thanksgiving.